Hey, see a few more people talk about something real important right now. What's up, breadwinner? What's up? Got that work? How y'all doing tonight? The Woods. What's up? Carmela. Everybody always coming late, so I'm got something to say. We go clear all this stuff up. I know I said I'm not gonna talk about certain things, but there's certain things that I can't talk about because I see what the agenda is, and I'm gonna make it clear that I'm still very much involved, and I know what the kind of games people play out here. So we ain't gonna play with them, but we are going. If people ain't up on stuff, I'm gonna let them know what's going on at all times because it's always a play out here. They got a play going out here. And I'm gonna make sure it ain't successful. I'm gonna make sure it ain't successful. So my title up there says the real is not against me. The real is not going to be against me. At no time is the real going to be against me. They can't be. Nobody can boast bigger than I can boast. Number one, I'm his blood brother. I'm not a play brother. Number two, I was one of the last people that was with him prior to his accident. So what's going on? Like that picture. What's up, Bama Maiden? I'm back. So the agenda is clear, and we know by some of the participants, some of the people that's coming out and speaking on behalf of Keith, and they're referencing some of the things that's going on after his departure, and they're saying it like, oh, well, you wouldn't be talking about this person if he was here, yeah, and you wouldn't be doing a lot of stuff that you doing to his family if he was here too. Do you think that he would allow anybody to come out here and speak against me? Unless now, if he was against me, I can understand that. But I said this before. My brother, when we went fishing, he wasn't online. He wasn't online when we went fishing. And I keep telling people this, a lot of people saying, well, he didn't mess with you, and they used this video from 4 years ago, and then they'll go back and say, well, why are you referencing this? This was 4 months ago. Why are you referencing this? This 8 months, this 10 months, whatever. But why are you referencing a 4-year-old video and using that as a means to determine how my brother felt about me when you never considered that he was with me prior to his accident? Why would you say it's clear? When I came out here and I said that my brother was having issues with where he was. He was fighting the person that had charge over him. He was assaulting her, and he did it. And a lot of people didn't believe me until she came out and verified it. Now, why would that be? The reason that will be, what's up, Deidre? The reason that will be is because he's somewhere where he don't want to be. It's clear. Everything that we're talking about that's on Keith's side, everything that Ghost is saying, everything that a lot of the people that's come out against this foolishness that's going on with the current day's Pastor P81, it's already been verbalized so many times that that place was not where Keith wanted to be. And that person verified it. We proved, these are the things that we prove. We prove, listen to this. The people that say that they support Keith, listen to this. We prove that his kids ain't been around him. That close family members have not been able to have access with him. We proved that. Do you think that that would be something that Keith wants? If Keith was fighting the person that has charge over him, that took charge of him, what's up, Taylor May? Hey, how you doing, Taylor May? 651. His cash app was Church 100. They changed all that in a matter of hours. Yes, they did, and it was a reason why. It certainly was a reason why they did that. It certainly was a reason why they did that. Taylor May, do you know who Scorpio Queen is? Because I went to this dude's I know she know Lisa. I know she know Lisa. You don't know her? Yeah, I was trying to figure out who this was because I got kicked out of live the other day when I was talking about Pastor Dow, all that stuff that's happening down in Straightway. I don't know if a lot of people is familiar with that. What was your auntie name that he always used to go see? Scorpio Mama is Lisa. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's Scorpio Mama. Who is she? I gotta find her. Yeah, it wasn't Scorpio Queen. Now I'm thinking about something else. It was Scorpio Mama. I got kicked out of a live, and she was trying to get me back in because I wanted to talk to Ringo TV and tell him to debate Pastor Dow. I think he should. I think he should go and debate Pastor Dow. And I wasn't even on no BS with it. I really wanted him to do that. Yeah, I gotta find him. I'm gonna find her. I want to talk to Lisa about her. Yeah. Deidre Glenn, the auntie that he went to go see. You talking about, yeah, Aunt Sandra. She stayed upstairs from him when he stayed over there on Scottwood. She stayed upstairs. So at one time, she was these are the people that I brought on my platform. I brought his mom. I brought his aunt, Aunt Sandra, that y'all know, that stayed upstairs from me. I brought his oldest daughter. And every time that his daughters came on my platform, they wanted to speak. What's up, Tay Tay? They wanted to speak. I didn't just, hey, y'all, come on. No, I didn't do that. When they came to my live, they came because they wanted to speak. They had no voice when all this stuff was going on. Yeah, TV, yeah, I'm live. I thought you knew. You ain't got the notification. I know you do. Yeah. So you might want to be here for this one too. He loved that lady. She loves him so much. I felt the love. And she still do to this day. One of the reasons why she deal with a lot of mess, and she loved me too. I know you was working, bro. And she loved me too. Okay. And Sandra definitely loved me. She give me stuff on my birthday. She talked to me all the time. We had one fallout just recently. And it was because me and Aunt Sandra fell out because of and really I don't really fall out with her. You know, I really don't be falling out with Aunt Sandra, but my thing is people come to me. What's up, Melanin Goddess? They come to me and they say, Leno, you need to do something about what's going on. All right. So I go do it. I come out here, I rally the troops, I talk to everybody about what's going on. I let them know what the real is. See, what they wasn't doing was letting y'all know what was going on. Because the person that was speaking to the other person was not telling them the conditions of what was going on with the people that Keith had in the center of his life. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, I'm back. Lisa, who is Scorpio Mama? Because I got kicked out of this. I got kicked out of this live the other day. I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday. And I was talking about Ringo TV going and debating Pastor Dow, and they got mad at me because they thought I was supporting Pastor Dow. But I wasn't. I don't support Pastor Dow in what he did. I think he's wrong in what he did. I think he's wrong in what he did, and she was trying to get me to come back. Yes, she a mod in your live. Her name's Scorpio Mama. She was trying to get me to come back, trying to get him to unblock me, and he never did. But I wanted to talk to that dude I'm gonna find this guy because she was in that live and she told him about me. She remembered me from your coming to your platform. I'm gonna get with you later on that because I need to know who that is. Anyway, and everybody, there is a hat and sassy contest, a sassy hat. Name it again. What's the name of it again? It's going down May 10th. Forever Lisa, the Silent Storm. She's going to be conducting a hat contest on May 10th. Are you still looking for people, Lisa? Did you get all the people that you was looking for? I know she added me into the program too, because initially it was only women that was going to be in the hat contest, but now it's men going to be in there. So I'm going to be a judge on there, and I'm looking for the people that support this channel to be there too. And this is what I want to transition to, and I think I'd be better at doing. Even though I can be messy, I can do all this other stuff, and I can rally everybody around for some BS. I really wanted this page to be devoted to rallying around things that's positive and that's good. Don't give up, and whatever you do, subpoena that cash app. Also make them pay Aaliyah restitution. All things to take in consideration, Deidre. Always take all advice and consider it. Men and women can enter out. Thanks, Tay. You still looking? Okay. She's still looking for people for this hat contest. So how can they get in touch with you, Lisa? Email. Can you put your email up here so I can highlight it? Because she's looking for people that want to get in the hat contest. It's cash prizes, y'all. And I'm going to be a judge. And you know I judge righteously. I'm a judge fairly. I got to put this out here before I start talking about some of the stuff that I need to talk about. Because it's important that I come out here and speak against some of it. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is the cash prizes. $150 first prize, $125 second prize, $100 the third prize. I think she's looking for 8 contestants, any type of hat. Though, no, It's going to be, I got the list right here. Hold on. In person? No, this is not in person. This is on live. This on live, ain't it, Lisa? Okay, here it is. This is on live, right? She's going to have a comedian there, I believe. She's going to have a comedian on her channel. This is her right here, Forever Lisa. Yes, it's going to be on her channel. It's going to be live. Let me pin this at the top. Yeah. So, it's 3 categories of hats. Hold on, let me pull it up. See if I got it in here. Hold on. Short bus pull up. The comedian is short bus pull up. So it's gonna be a comedian. It's gonna be cash prizes. I don't see why anybody wouldn't want to get in. Let me look in here and see if I can find the program for this so I can put it on here. I think I got it in my email. Hold on. So I think people should get involved in this. She said she didn't have enough people. She said it was supposed to be 8 people in it. The last time we did our meeting, she had one person who was going to do it. So hold on, let me see if I can find the program. Oh yeah, hold on. Yep, I got it. All right, so here's the program. It's Forever Lisa the Silent Storm. It's on the screen there, and this is the program. Let's see. It's the program. So the 3 categories is gonna be let me see. It's gonna be a Mother's Day hat for the first category. I don't got the new program because it's men in the new program. I'll put that out, but for the women, mostly is women in here right now anyway. So the first one is a Mother's Day hat. The second hat is gonna be a sportswear hat, and the third hat is gonna be an evening hat. Okay. There's 3 categories. It's only 3 categories. So is the men a part of this now, Lisa? Because I know you added me into the program. Yeah, you sent it to me. I got to look for it. Yeah. So that's what we got going on May 10th, 2024. That's on a Friday. And it'll be, I got to get my Eastern time, 3 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you check in what time and be on time and be on the right time. Because I was on the wrong time when I had to do my interview. So I didn't know the difference between Central Standard Time, Eastern Time. So I came an hour early. And it messed up the program. It took a little bit too longer than it was supposed to take, but that's fine. We got the information out. I felt like it was a good interview. It wasn't messy. And even though it wasn't messy, they made it a mess by coming out and saying all this crazy stuff that didn't need to be said. Okay. So, yeah, that's what we got. Please sign up. I'm going to keep this up here where they can rewind it and see it. Sign up. Win free cash prizes, y'all. And I'm going to be a judge on it. So, where was I at? Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on And I brought my aunt that everybody know that Keith always talked about. He lived downstairs from her on Scottwood. So you know her. And I talked to her. I talked to Uncle Buki. There was a lot of things I found out from Uncle Buki that I didn't know, because me and him was talking about certain things. No problem, Lisa. Me and him was talking about certain things. So I don't know if you knew of Uncle Buki prior to that, but me and Uncle Buki is real cool and close. Who else did I bring up here? Oh, Endo. Endo is very close to Keith. In some instances, I would say, as far as in his in his adult life, he was probably closer to Endo than he was me, because they was here and I wasn't. And Sandra is Endo's mom. So and Endo was with me for some time when I first came back to Ohio. So I'm talking about people that's real close to Keith, right? I'm talking about people that's real close to Keith. Who else? And he was on here. Who else? Of course, his daughters was on here. Gabby, Genesis, and Aaliyah. And who else did I have on here? That's it that I know that was. So why am I saying this? Because it's very important. Nobody is closer to Keith than these individuals. We talking about, and there was one person that people get mixed up. They thought it was Ghost when I first started talking about Keith over here on this platform, because when I was over in Instagram, it was just too overwhelming, because it was a lot of things going on Instagram. It was a lot of stuff being taken off. Then it started going the wrong way, and people were starting to say all kind of crazy stuff, even though I was pulling up receipts and nobody was believing, blah blah blah. I think this was prior to me starting the Cash Apps too. So then when I came over here after Instagram, I had shut my mind you, I had that Instagram, the other Instagram that I had since 2019, maybe a little bit before that. So I used that to talk to people that I was in the military with, talk to people I played basketball with, friends from high school was on that, and I completely shut that down. I shut it down just because of the stuff that was going on that was surrounding Keith on my Instagram, and it seemed like I couldn't have no peace in that environment. And like I said, I was just hoping that things would get better somehow. And that people would, I was thinking that the people that was donating, they was taking care of Keith, and I was just gonna let that stuff pan out, because I didn't want to be in the middle of that stuff no more. So then when I came here, I started doing my Bible studies. And I'm a person who, like I said, I'm not a social media elite, but I have been on social media. That's the misconception. People thinking, oh, well, he wasn't on social media. I was on social media, but I wasn't active on social media like I have been now. So when I came over here, was minding my business, then I heard that his bills wasn't getting paid. Then I was hearing that Ghost was gone. Then I heard Shay was gone. Then there was all this other stuff going on. And I'm like, what's going on? So as I'm looking deeper into the situation and trying to find out what's going on, I found out about some of the stuff that was going on with his bill. I'm like, dang, well, why did I thought they was making all this money. Why they ain't taking care of this stuff? So I decided, being his brother and seeing all this stuff going on, and the fact that I wasn't seeing him, and nobody now ain't nobody go see him. So now I don't know what's going on. I said, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing. I stopped my Bible studies, stopped doing what I initially wanted to do, and speaking about different topics and stuff. And I said, well, I'm gonna go after this thing with Keith. Yeah, Tasha been following. There's a lot of people that's been following me since early IG. Appreciate that, Tasha. So, and I think that's the reason why a lot of people rock with me today, because I put in a lot of work, and I wasn't collecting nothing at that time. So when people was talking about, oh, you doing this to get Cash App, no, I never put my Cash App up there. I never did nothing for money over there. It was strictly about, making everybody, defending the cause of my brother. Then I get hit with this wave storm of different people coming in and talking crazy stuff. And of course, me, I'm a man, so I started taking it like, what is we talking about? What is y'all talking about? But then once I found out there was a lot of play going on and a lot of BS, and it was just a distraction, I just shut it down. Came over here. Then I heard about all the stuff that was going on. I decided, okay, I'm gonna get back involved. So I didn't know that it was go have the reaction where people would come over here the way that they did, but they did. And it was sincere. And I think one of the people that rallied a lot of people over here and got a lot of stuff started was Player Kane. Because Player Kane came out here and spoke about his relationship with his brother and how he think that we should rally behind Kevin and let him see his brother. It was about me seeing Keith, right? So after I saw him and things wasn't working out and things started happening, it was a tumbling effect and all this stuff was going on. And it transitioned into one thing after another. And so while I'm piecing everything together and doing my studying on all these people and what they do and trying to figure out what's going on with everybody, then I decided, okay, well, let me see what's going on with his kids. Let me see what's going on with this, because I hadn't heard from them ever since his accident. And so when they came out to speak, I didn't filter them. I just allowed them to go ahead and speak, because a lot of things that they said, I didn't even know. I didn't even know what was going on. Right? So I started piecing together a lot of stuff that was going on. And I said, I'm not going to let them do my brother like that. I see what's going on. I see a lot of stuff being done that I don't think that my brother would appreciate. Not with me having the last conversation that I had with him and the mind state that he was in and a lot of things that we talked about, because we was with each other for the whole day. So, and don't nobody know the total conversation that we had. We had some issues prior to that we didn't straighten out. But my brother did not have a problem with me prior to his accident. There's a lot of things that, and this go get deep because I'm gonna say some stuff. We should have had a problem when I seen him, because my brother know that I don't back away from anything. And like I was telling people before, when he came over to my house, I still got the text messages. He came over to my house after the bike accident. He came over to my house several times, face to face, and he never said nothing to me disrespectfully to my face. All the family, everybody used to come over to my house at my other house. Everybody was over there. And they seen him when he came over there on the bike that he got in the accident with. And I stood there and came out. I went to the back with him on purpose in the back to see what's going on. All right. So I want people to understand that when I say that I will get in your face and I want to see your temperature and see what's going on, I am going to do that. I did this with your pastor, which was the person that you championed as your Pastor P, for some of these other people that don't know Keith Jones. And that's just the kind of person that I am. Because I don't care about no fighting or doing none of that, no problems. I never had no problems with that. So I'm not concerned about people in this town saying stuff and doing stuff. I'm not concerned about that. And I'm definitely not ashamed of stepping to my brother if need be and confront him. There's been several times where I confronted my brother. So all this talk about, you wouldn't do it. No, I do. I've been doing this, bro. You don't know me. If you know me, then you will understand that. And you will understand that this man don't have a problem with me. Keith did not have a problem with me. Okay? I knew stash spots that Keith had. I knew it's plenty of things that I talked to my brother about that a lot of people don't know. So when I get on here, I'm surprised to hear all these people making these statements about me that don't really know me or haven't heard anything about me, but they give more credence to somebody that joined this family or just met on the app. So I'll let y'all decipher between those things. But what I am going to say is this. A lot of people are making plays for position. They're not making plays because they love my brother. They love what my brother brought to them, right? I'm here because I love my brother. There is no other reason why I would be doing some of the things that I'm doing that he's never done for me. And I tell you this, why everybody is speaking, well, where was you at and when this and that happened? Well, where was he at when a lot of things happened with me? He wasn't there. I was out of town, right? My brother has never done anything for my kids. He didn't even know my kid's name. And it wasn't because I didn't want him in my life or I didn't bring him around. It's just we lived in two different places. When I started having kids, I was 31 years old. My oldest daughter is 13 years old. I was out of town. I was not here. My brother was in prison when my daughter was born. Okay? So a lot of people mixing this up and they don't know what they're talking about because during the time when my kids was coming about, my brother was in prison. And when my daughter was conceived, it was in 2009 and she was born in 2010. When I found out that he was going to prison, I pulled my car over and I was upset about it. I visited him in jail when a lot of people were saying I didn't go. I got pictures of my brother. I just never put them out. I always want people to talk and keep talking like they know everything. Then I come and pull them pictures out. I got the pictures right here in my garage. My mom gave me all of our pictures. My mom was done with both me and Keith. She always said it. I'm done with y'all. I'm done with this. I'm done with that. She always said that. I got pictures of me when I was a kid that only my mom and my aunties and my grandmother had. She gave them all to me. All my military accolades she had in her house. She used to put around her house. She took all of them out and gave them to me. I got them in my basement right now. So as far as me and my brother having a good relationship with my mother, it's a foregone conclusion that we did not. And that is a fact. So when you hear of Keith assaulting her or indifferent about what's going on with him or with Shay and all this stuff. We was talking about what happened at the party with Shay. It's sincere. We know that that's not the place for Keith, which brings me to this. If that's not the place that even Keith wants to be, and let's say y'all don't want to separate Keith from Pastor P. Let's say that. Keith / Pastor P had a problem at the Christmas party when Shay wasn't there. Keith saw his daughters being yelled at. He was sitting right in the chair in the front room. He saw everything that happened. When the girls came in and my mom was acting the fool to the girls, I walked them to the basement, asked them if they ever came out here again, this is why they confided in me. Okay? Because they seen what I did when I was there. And everybody, when the Christmas party was the turning point for the support of the family for Miss Regina. Them just facts. If people didn't know what was going on with her and Keith prior to her coming to that Christmas party, they found out when she came there and they seen what Keith was saying and what he had done. They knew Keith didn't want to be there. And all the family members that was there said it. Because they came up to me. Now, hey, bro, now I know. I said, I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all? Listen, when we was there, when we was at the Christmas party, my mom may say, she didn't say nothing. She get on here and talk all that stuff, but she didn't say hardly anything to me in there. We was playing cards. We was doing a lot of different stuff when we was at my uncle's house. So all this buzz that stuff got started from them people over there, and they only came from the support. And that's why I'm saying what I'm saying today, because they created the division. They are the reason why he is really separated to a certain extent. I'm not saying it's total, but to a certain extent, they not helping. Pastor P81 is not helping. And I can tell you from looking at what Keith wants, looking at his response to what's going on around him in the state that he's in, and the fact that he wanted to be around Shay and he couldn't. I never seen nobody respond to a woman like that in distress. Never. I have never seen nobody respond to a female the way that he did in that state. It literally changed the whole mood of the whole house, and they had to take Keith back to a back room and settle him down. If Shay ever came out here and tell, which I believe that all the truth is gonna come out anyway. When these people come out here and they be talking and speaking like they know my brother and all, like half these people that's talking right now and some of the stuff that they doing right now, they wouldn't even do it if Keith was here. If Pastor P was here, they definitely wouldn't be doing it. None of them people. I would still be doing the same thing. I would still be doing the same thing, and he ain't gonna say nothing to me about it. Cause he can't. What is he gonna say? Don't talk to my kids. Don't help my kids. That's why the real ain't gonna be against me. Because Pastor P was not against me. Keith was not against me. We spent time together next to one another, talking, checking each other's temperature. Yeah, okay. All right. all this stuff that's been said. That's why I said a lot of people ain't standing on that stuff. They lying. A lot of this stuff, when they come out here and say, well, would you speak about her? Well, would you speak about her just because she in the top seat right now, right? Just because she in the top seat right now, would you speak of, but she wouldn't have did a lot of stuff that she's doing if Keith was here. And a lot of people wouldn't be over there that's over there if Keith was still here. Them facts. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So all this other stuff that they trying to construct and they trying to do, even you got this person that known just said some of the most craziest out of pocket stuff, and I put it on my panel on my screen one time. I put it on my screen what he said. Now he's garnering all this support, trying to garner all this support, and I'm not gonna have that, bro. I'm going to come out here and I'm going to tell y'all the fact. When them people come out here and speak and they support him, you know that they are against Keith. They're against Pastor Pete. And everybody know that loyalty was a big thing. I know that about my brother. Loyalty is a big thing for Keith. It is. And he ain't going to have none of this going on, and people have said it multiple times. There's no way he would have you supporting some of them people over there if you say you rocking with Keith. There's no way. And there's no way in this on earth that he would have my mom come up and speak. That's the worst thing. And the reason why he didn't, is the very reason why the stuff is going on the way it's going on. We know what she say. We know she go come out here and say some stuff. We already know that. We not go put her on here. See, that's my outrage. When they did that, it was some things that I just knew that they wouldn't do. I just knew they wouldn't do that. You ain't gonna have her come up here and speak and say anything in reference to Keith, as if you now support him when you wasn't rocking with him. And it's been so many times. The consensus was, when people were speaking, and I heard a lot of people speak, they said both on the outside and on Keith's side, they always said, I ain't never heard nothing good about her. Never. I didn't come out against none of the so-called people that were supposed to be ops. I didn't come out against that. I didn't get in their business. I don't get it. That's what they do on the app. Like they saying that I don't know what's going on the app. It was never my desire to know anything on that app, because I didn't think that I should be a part of that environment. I don't want to be considered a part of that environment. That had nothing to do with me. That's like you being a part of a gang and your family don't know nothing about what's going on in the gang, and you taking on some beef with a gang that you're not even affiliated with. I don't even know what's going on, so I didn't assume to know what's going on. So people was telling me, "Oh, he your op. This person was your brother op." Okay, well, I'm not here for that. That's what y'all do over there. Oh, he don't. And then look, this is the hypocrisy of it all, is that they came out and they said, well, he don't know how Bigo work. He don't know that this wasn't really going on. It was just us just talking or blowing. I never assumed to have to know any of that, because I didn't make none of that my business. When I come out here and reference stuff, it's from stuff that I actually seen. It ain't stuff that I'm just referencing that somebody told me and I'm being a puppet to somebody else. That's not what I'm doing. It's certain people that haven't came out and spoke to me. I baited them to come out. And you know why I baited people to come out and speak against me? Because I wanted to know who would be my brother's enemies. Some people did not come out and speak against me. They didn't, and they were smart. They ended up checking themselves after a time. They end up checking. They may have made one statement, then they went back and said, Because if they came out against me, there's no way they can support P. So I said that was smart. Because you know what? The justice of everybody when they come out here and talk, well, me and Keith, we got that straightened up 5 months ago, 8 months ago, 9 months ago, 10 months ago. We got this straightened out, and that was their only justice. Well, I was with him a day before he got in his accident. And I spent the whole day with him. And you brought up a 4-year-old video. And I locked you in. If you came out here and you came out in opposition, and there was a lot of people that came out here and said stuff about his daughter. And I just wanted that. That's why in so many ways, I was glad that she came out and spoke on her own accord. I was glad about it. I never asked her to do it. She asked me. While I was at work, she called me and asked me, hey, are you going live? I said, yeah, I'm going to go live and talk about some stuff. She said, well, I want to come out there and speak. I said, oh, okay. When you want to do it? What time? 8 o'clock. I said, okay, bet. Come out. I knew nothing about what she was going to say. I knew nothing about anything. The only thing that I was going to do is make sure I protected the integrity of some of the things that she would say, because I did not want to compromise it and put out in the public certain things. Like people come out here and they say, well, don't tell everything. I tell you just enough that I want you to know. But I do it for a reason, because you're not the only person that's watching me. You're not the only person that's watching me. Sometimes while I'm on my live, it's multiple people watching me on multiple stations. They got to watch me, and I know they have to watch me. Even if it's for illegitimate reasons. Maybe it may be for content. It didn't matter. My only thing was the message getting out there? That's the only thing that I cared about. I didn't care about no money. I didn't care about what nobody sent. Nobody did. I didn't care about what nobody was saying. The only thing that I wanted to do was put it out there and let people know what was going on. That was the only thing. When them people heard her come out and speak, when she went on that other platform, I was waiting to hear what people were saying when I went over there. And I screenshotted all. Everything that people were saying, everything that people said in there, and I recorded what people said that was coming up to the box when they were speaking about his daughter, his oldest daughter. And I thought to myself, who wouldn't get it now? Who wouldn't get it now that they are against Keith? They came in here in that room and talked to that person and said, she don't sound like she too bright. She can't handle this and she can't handle that. She won't be able to do this. And they constructed a whole thing on how she's not able to do. But missing sight of this, you're exposing yourself as an enemy. You exposing your intentions out here. And then they doubled the person that was in charge of all this stuff that was going on, because you would get mad. Look, Pastor P got mad. Let's say Pastor P. Pastor P would get mad if you did something and you said one thing and he didn't agree with it, and he'd take your badge, right? So what you think he'd do if somebody was talking about his daughter and you let them on your live saying this about his daughter? What do you think he would say? That them people came on your live and that person allowed them to speak about his daughter like that. Can you say them people was for Pastor P? You can't say that. You can't say that. Then you got this person that's a known and known just going back and forth. And this person going on there and advocate for a person that put people in, allow people on the box to speak about his daughter. You couldn't get a bigger op than this person. He came out and said it. I wish he died. Now he's garnering support behind to say that this person is real, that's doing something that even Pastor P wouldn't allow. If he didn't allow other people to do it that was in his family and would take their badges, do you think that he would allow somebody on their life to ridicule his daughter? You think that would do you honestly think that that would happen? Do you honestly think that that would happen? There's no way that me knowing him and know how he positions and put things together so that it will generate what he want. There's no way he could come out here and defend that. Nobody can defend that. That's indefensible. That person would be done forever if it was Pastor P. That person would never speak on, never, let alone, we ain't even get to the fact that you came out here and spoke against his woman. That he said, even if something happens to me, give her everything. Right. Now, they say all these things about me, but tell me, what did I do wrong? What could he come and say to me that I did wrong? He couldn't say what I come out here and say to y'all, because guess what? I said it to him. See, it'd be a difference if I never said what I said to Keith, but I said it to him. I said it to his face. You know, Aunt Sandra will tell you. Aunt Sandra thought me and him was downstairs fighting when we was talking about certain things. I say it to his face. See, y'all say it on the internet. I say it to his face. And guess what? Ain't nothing ever happened. Like I've been telling y'all. But these people tend to think that they know this man better than I do. And they coming out doing something that I wouldn't even allow to even happen. I would not allow nobody to come on here. In fact, I protected her. They didn't catch that. I protected her when she was on here. They didn't catch that. They didn't protect her when they was over there talking. And I said, see, now I know people go see this. I know people go see this. They ain't gonna be able to cover this stuff up because they ain't thinking. Because they would have never allowed. Now go to that very person's page, right? And I said I'm not gonna speak on this person, but if you know, you know. Watch them kick people out. And watch why that person kick them out. But people can talk about Pastor P daughter and you will believe that that person is working for P. Right in her face, and never kick them out. Let them speak and say whatever they wanted to. I show you when I come out, I'm gonna expose all the fakes. Here, I'm gonna put this out for you. I'm gonna expose all of this. Is why they don't like me. This is why I messed up a lot of people's bags. This is the reason why they didn't want me to talk. This is why they hate me. They rallying around what you think Pete would think about me from a 4-year-old video. That's what they hang on, right? But you don't, that's just to deflect from what they doing that we can clearly see that they doing right now while this man is incapacitated. We can clearly see what's going on, but they will build the propaganda as if they're supporting him, right? There's no indication that that is true from their actions. There's no indication that that's true. And I'm not going to let it happen. I ain't gonna let it happen. They trying to merge people together now just to rally behind this person because this person got all the clout right now, and this person is carrying along, and the biggest bag that person gets is from the controversy that comes from this, and keep creating tension between a mother and a son that you shouldn't even allow on your platform. No, Miss Regina, I couldn't have that on my. You know, I'm all about Keith and all about supporting, but I don't know what's going on with this situation. But I will not get involved with that. That's not something that I want to do. I can't allow you on this platform because I think that's be dishonorable. And I don't know what it is behind, but to save face, you will do whatever you have to do, and you go do it for some content. Because that's what it's all about. This brought the biggest bag. It's one of the hottest topics on Bigo, on anything. Why would you think his brother that wasn't a social media person, right, garnered over 5,000 subscribers? It's people who literally have to wait years to get 5,000 subscribers, let alone 1,000. And that tells you, hey, what other family member is out here that can get that kind of exposure? I'm carrying myself too. I come out here, I do my own production. Some of the people I get assistance from TV Killer on certain things as far as what he creates and he puts on the, but I didn't always have TV Killer. He's one of the elite editors, content creators on the, I'm gonna just say that because it's true. I'm gonna just say it because it's true. A lot of the work that he's able to do, a lot of people can't do it. Let me put my email on here. .edu. Let me pin this to the top. So yeah, TV Killer, did you record Noni live where she played the recording where Keith says it's loyalty over everything, and if you support him, support his kids if something happens to him? Wow, I would like to see that. Friday night. It came out Friday night. I did screen record it. How do I send it to you? You can send it to. Oh, she talking to him. Yeah, send it to him. I'll put that up here. Oh, you got that? Yeah, he got a lot of stuff. I think I probably got that too. I have to go in. Send it to me, TV Killer, if you can, so I can put that on here. But that's what he said. Right? So that shows you that these people don't support Pastor P. They supporting their own bellies. And the real people recognize it. A lot of people, and I said this before, I have baited people to come out and speak against me. I have called out names and baited people. It's some people that never can. They probably may say something behind the scenes, but they will never come out here and say anything against me. They will never come out here and say anything against me, because if you did, let me tell you what you did. You expose yourself as an enemy. You have no reason not to like what I'm doing. And the reason why I say that is because when I first came out, I came out to put out a GoFundMe. Everybody was asking questions about where this money was going. God Zeus got up here and showed me some statements and receipts, right? People questioned that, right? And I have no reason to know anything different, but the first thing I do, I may see something, but I go and look and reference other things, and then I go when it caused me when God Zeus came out here and brought that paperwork. You know what I said? I said, you know what? When Save Key 419 started, I said, I'm gonna come out and put the statements out myself. I put the statements out for the duration of time that I had Save Key 419, and I showed where notice nobody ever came out and said anything about me putting them statements out. But they kept saying I was stealing money, but where could I get any money from? The only place I can get money from was from Save Key 419. There is no other place that I can steal money from. That's how they deflected that whole situation. The only thing that they can say is that I'm stealing money from the Save Key 419. But they couldn't quantify it because I came out here and put the statements out. Then I put the receipts out. Then I showed everybody what I was buying. Then I showed my statements from my bank on things that they said that I was using Save Key 419 to buy stuff with. And I showed the statement from my bank, and I showed you how much I paid for the TV, everything that I bought when Genesis was here. And the last thing that I was able to complete was the $500 that I said that I made unaccountable. I said I didn't say anything about it, but I said there was $500, $600 actually, because we fixed her tire and I gave her $500. And that was the last thing that I had to do. Other than that, I came out and said everything that was going on. I didn't have to post everything at that point in time, right? People still donate now. We still got people donating right now, right? And we damn near at our close to getting to where we need to be. And I'm still doing whatever that we don't have, right? To a certain point, I'm going to make up what we don't have. And that would be more than my contribution, even though to highlight some of the stuff that's going on. He also said he sent her to school for her to take care of him if anything ever happened to him. Right. So all these people, they know that. I didn't know a lot of the stuff that he said. I only could review some of the videos that I can review. So that's why I came on here, y'all. I came here on here. I didn't notice I didn't play no music. I came out here to let y'all know. Don't be believing these people. And I know they watching me. I know they ain't got no choice but they can say all this stuff. You know, it's a lot of people that I don't watch on TV. You know why? I have no interest. You know why they got to watch me? You know why they got to watch me? Because they know I ain't lying. They know I'm here for my brother. Every attempt on everything else that they have tried to do has been a point of action to deflect from the real issue. They wanted to find something on me. Why? And I've asked that, for what? What is that going to do? Is that going to bring Pastor P back? No. When they attacked me, it was to discredit me so that I would not siphon away the support that they were getting over there. That was the only reason that was the only thing it was about. But when I was siphoning the money from and the supporters that they could have gotten over there or they couldn't have got over there, right? You come to find out that every dime was accounted for and it was going actually to support his kids. Why would anybody be mad about you feeding your brother's kids? Why would anybody be mad about that, y'all? You mean to tell me they going and talking about my wife, trying to bring up my criminal history, trying to say all this stuff about being my mom's relationship or me and my brother's relationship, all of that they're doing is only because they didn't want to lose the support that they're getting over there. That's all it's about. What else could it be for? If I'm coming out here and I'm supporting Keith and making sure his kid, why would anybody be fighting? Now, it'd be a difference if I was coming out here trying to rally everybody to come and watch me, and I was trying to coming out here, hey, send me some money, do this and do that. The very things that they do, all while my mom is on there, it's money rolling through the whole time. I don't come out here and do that. You see down here, say key 419. The channel right here, donations right here. Channel donations up here. I'm a content creator. I'm coming out here and bringing you information that other people is not saying, right? The people was coming out here, they was lying and they was misleading people when I came out here to tell the truth, and people hated me for it because it messed up their bag. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. There is no reason for me to come out here and lie. There's no reason for me to come out here. If I wanted to make money, I definitely wouldn't be doing this. This nothing that you can make money from. I showed you my receipts from the amount of money that I was able, the highest amount of money that I was able to make came from a span of 2 months where I wasn't getting paid nothing at all. I didn't get nothing. And all my business is plastered out here. And it didn't matter. If your brother is listening, if your brother is coming out here and your brother is coming out here solely to defend the cause of his brother, not asking people for no money. I ain't asking nobody for money. If they send anything to save, like they said, oh, we got to send money to save Key 4. You don't have to send nothing to save Key 419. I put it out there and people realized that it was accounted for, and they said that is something that they want to do. They don't want to be involved in something that there is no accountability for, and there is no way that nobody can say, well, he fed, he good, you good, but your kids is out here struggling. And you getting all this support and your kids ain't getting no help. They don't know what's going on. They ain't seen you. We ain't seen our mom. We ain't seen our dad. But we out here trying to thug it out here, and ain't nobody helping. And then you got all these people that's donating. She came out here, big money. She said, big money. I did not show y'all everything that the kids asked me for. Did not just consist of frivolous things. We talking about things that was of necessity. Phone bills getting paid so that they can communicate. Tires getting fixed so that they can drive. food, basic necessities, housing, and nobody that was over there that was giving big money gave a damn. When your brother did, and you go have a problem with your brother, but then these people will allow to allow other people to come on their platform and speak against me freely, speak against his kids, speak against Shay, speak against Ghost. Now these grown people, his oldest daughter, she grown, but that's his oldest daughter. They ain't got a leg to stand on. And to me personally, they don't want him to get better. They don't want me to get a relationship with my mom. They don't want that. We can see that. You can see that. If somebody has a mom on on that app, you know how terrible that app is. And she comes out and say these things about any one of you guys right here, on here, your mother. Can you say that that person that allowed them people to bring that woman on there, to your mother on there to speak against you, can you say that that person is really for a good cause and for unity, for you guys to be together? Ain't no damn way. There's no damn way that they can back out of this. They went too far. And they can't back out of it. And it don't take a scientist to see what's really going on. It don't take a rocket scientist to see what's going on. Because this is a family. This is not Bigo. This is not a Bigo family where you can lose a badge and you can come back and you can get your badge back. This is forever. So if they was against me, and they are against me, and they're saying things against me, and their only justice is that they don't know me or somebody else is against me, then they have to be against Keith. Because everything that I am doing is for Keith. When I started the GoFundMe, it was for Keith. It was for the support of the real people who wanted to send things that has done. I ain't talking about nobody else. I'm talking about people that genuinely had an interest in helping. Now, where everybody else comes from and what their intentions are, it don't matter. Because to me, money talks. It talks. Whatever their agenda is, it does not matter. Money talks. Them people that's talking about me, they can never say anything about, hey, oh, well, me and Keith got our situation straightened 6 months ago, I was with him the day before his accident. So if he couldn't say nothing to you because y'all got it straightened out 2 years, 1 year, 3 years, 6 months, 9 months, 11 months ago, then you can't say nothing to me if I was with him the day before his accident for the whole day. So everything you brought up before that is null and void because you want the people to believe that when y'all got it straightened out, after you said the things that you said about him months ago and y'all was able to straighten it out, that y'all was beyond that and y'all didn't have no issues. Well, you can't say you a hypocrite if you come out here and you say anything other than what I did the same thing when I was with him prior to his accident. You got set up and you set yourself up. But we know what your intentions are. That's why I came out here. I came out here to expose the devil. to bring the light to the situation, and they can't cover it. That's why they have to switch and change positions. Who wouldn't want him to be for his total family and just for one person that he did not like? Regardless of what everybody says, he did not like the person that's in charge of him. He did not, no matter if you want to believe it or not. When I talked to him, when I talked to my wife, I said, listen, I told Keith, I said, man, hey, man, I don't want mom knowing that. He was like, man, don't worry about it. I ain't talking to her. That's what he said. He wasn't even talking to Shay. And it was about something with his kids. Now, I ain't gonna get up here and lie about that. And a lot of people that was listening to what he was talking about prior to them days before his accident, they already know what I'm talking. They know I'm telling the truth. They already know I'm telling the truth. They already know why he was mad at Shay. They already know. Danielle know too. Danielle, all them know. They already know. They already know. So I can honestly say I was probably the only nigga he was cool with really at that time. Me and Ghost. I can say that for sure. Them the only two people that I know out of all these people that he didn't even, it wasn't even good between him and his daughter at times. I'm just telling the truth. I'm the only one that can say that I was cool. We was in good standing prior to his accident. And you know it. Them facts. We ain't gonna go by hypotheticals or what nobody think or all these people coming up here to agree with you and what you said. We going by, and we go by the facts, He talked to Ghost the next day. Ghost could be the only one, or that time he talked to him sometime after we went fishing. Ghost could be the only one that could come out and say anything about what happened with me and Keith to my mom, or say anything. She can make up stuff, but Ghost could only be the only one that could come out here and tell you accurately, verbatim, what Keith said about his experience with me. He's the only one that can do it. Because Keith couldn't have told mom because he had the accident and he didn't have a good standing with mom. So she can't even come. She came out here and testified. She didn't even know that we went fishing. You know why? Because you weren't in good standing with him. I was. We was planning a trip. What this is for all you people that's talking all this crazy stuff about. Hold on. Hey, babe. Come here for a minute. Watch this. I know we said this before, but I just got to let this be said again. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Speak out loud.
Yeah.
No. When we was talking to Keith about, remember when I told Keith, I was like, hey, Keith, man, I don't want mine being on what he's about where I'm at. What he say?
He said he don't deal with her. He don't talk to her.
He don't deal with her and he don't talk to her. You was there, wasn't you? Who was at the house when we went over there? It was who?
It was me, you, Keith, and Genesis and Gabby.
And Genesis and Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
What did he have on?
He had on a black Adidas.
He had a black Adidas and
he had his chain on.
And he had his chain on.
He was drinking something too.
Yeah, he was drinking something when I went over there.
Mm-hmm.
Then he give me some fish. We went to his refrigerator. He gave me some fish. Yup, he gave us some crappy fish. He gave us, and then what did he say about us going on a trip? Didn't he say that he wanted?
He said that we should get our kids together and go to Cedar Point for the 4th of July.
Say that out loud for these people.
He said that we should all get our kids together and go to Cedar Point for the 4th of July.
Now, why did he say us? What happened that he said he wanted us to go on this trip because of what? Do you recall why it was?
He was saying we should come together.
It was something that happened with him and Shay.
Oh, are you talking about when he was talking about because they were trying to plan something with their kids.
Yeah.
And they left Genesis and Gabby out.
They left Genesis and Gabby out, and what did he feel about it?
He said he didn't like it.
Okay, thank you. There you go. That's the gospel truth. That's the 100% truth. Not only did we plan on going fishing, but we was getting ready. Me and him was supposed to take our families together and go to Cedar Point. And Danielle and Shay, the only ones that could know this. Danielle and Shay, the only ones that could know that Keith was upset with them for not including Gabby and Genesis when they made plans to go on their trip. So he made plans to go with his brother. While y'all talking all this crazy crap that y'all don't know nothing about, and you don't know, that's why I be saying the people that be popping off and saying some of the stuff that they say, I be like, you really don't know this man. You can't know this man if you saying this stuff. You can't know this man if you doing this stuff. I'm the setup king. That's why I said that this is a chess game. This is not checkers. When I was coming out here, Tay, you know I always said that. I said, listen, this is chess. This is not checkers. That's what I was saying. But people really don't understand what I'm saying when I'm saying that. I'm looking for y'all to come out here and say something about me. I'm looking at y'all and what y'all put on y'all live chat. I'm looking at the support you get, and I'm looking at what everybody's saying, and I'm screenshotting it. And that's the man you gonna have to talk to. That's the man you gonna have to explain this to. This man right here ain't gonna be able to say nothing to me because I did what a brother should do. And I'm not gonna let y'all reap the spoils from the people no more. And I'm telling you, if you with Pastor Pete, I'm talking about the people. Now, the only people that has leeway in what they can do is people that are giving support who don't have to, such as the so-called ops, right? So the Red 39s, the Trina B's, the Ebbs, the Brandons, the if you will, Player Kane, anybody that you would consider is an op, they have, you know what I say about those people? Options. I don't look at them as ops. They have options. But nobody who said that they love my brother could come out here and have an option. You know that none of that stuff could go on if Keith was here. If Keith was here, he would not tolerate none of that happening. If Keith was here, he would want to know what's going on with his kids. He made his kids his priority because he got custody. He was getting custody of his kids, and they was with him when I went over there. After the OSDN festival, when I went over there and talked to him, he made plans that he was going to Texas. He wanted to start his business with his Sprinter van. That's gone. He had dogs that he had papers on, they gone. Everything this man built, gone. His woman, gone. His kids, gone. His brother, gone. Without no explanation. And these people is over there supporting division and strife. Whenever that person brought that woman on that platform, she was producing nothing but strife and contention and dissension, something that Keith would not allow. And they came back themselves out of it. They came back themselves out of it. The last hope is keeping, listen, and this is what get me. They trying to keep Keith over there and keep Keith away from his family. One of the criteria is I told you, as a guardian, you got, listen, as a guardian, it's much oversight of spending and family involvement with people he loves. As a person that's in charge of him, that's not an option. And even the state regulates that. The state regulates that his people that he loves should be around him. And when we was gonna meet up, which I didn't care about meeting up with that woman anyway, I said, and I meant this, and I don't care how nobody take this, from what I have experienced from that individual, I don't care if I'll never see her again. I don't care if I'll never see that woman again for the hell that she caused my life prior to this situation. But you know why I said that I'll go talk to her? If it was about Keith. I don't care about none of that. I just want to talk to him. I want to talk to my brother. I went over to, and the person who called me over to the house that was a mediator was not Ghost. It was my cousin that was over there. My cousin was telling me. Because when I talked to her, she was like, when I went over there, she like, you need to talk to me. I ain't got to talk to you about nothing. He told me to come over here, and this a person that's been in jail and everything, got a lot of respect, and is a stepper out here in the streets as well. I told him to his face, he ain't gonna help you if I'm here. What you trying to get him to mediate? He lame. Hey, bro, I ain't trying. Look, I left my cell phone in the car. That was the request when they said that I didn't. I left my cell phone in the car. That I didn't have to. He asked me, hey, bro, she said, you don't want no. Okay, cool. I'm going to leave it in the car anyway. I don't need it. I ain't on that Bigo shit. I'm not with that shit. When I went in that house, in fact, when I stepped, it was on Walnut that I went over. I went out, now I can say it. It was on Walnut. He was at Walnut. He was in his room when I went over there. And whoever had the camera or something, they probably even seen me come in the house. They probably got film of me coming in that house in that situation if they was viewing the stuff at that time. Because I was told that the so-called people that's supposed to be the ops had access to a password for the camera that was in the home. Right? I went to his house. That's where I met him. And it was my cousin. It wasn't Ghost who texted me and told me, hey, your brother asked for you. You need to get over. You need to come over here and see him, Lane. He going off over here. He want to see you. But let these people narrate it. They gonna be telling you that keep at odds with me. I went over there and she wanted me to speak to him. Now she said it's an open door policy, right? When I went over there, my cousin wasn't there. I had to call. Go back in the video. I had to call him because he wasn't there. Because when I went up on the porch with all this open door meeting and all this stuff that she's saying, guess what she did? This is what she did. When I got to the door, I'm on the door. I'm on the porch right here. I get to the door. You can see in Keith's house through the window. She at the door. She opened it up. Hold on. Close the door. I'm standing on the porch like, what? I'm standing on the porch like, what? I get in the car. I'm about to leave. I'm like, I ain't about to deal with this. Cousin, hey, cuz, I'm on my way right now. I'm like, where you at? He's like, man, come over here because I'm about to leave. I ain't about to sit up here. She didn't close the door on me. He get there, he walking down the street. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, man, she said she ain't want. Okay, that's cool. I ain't doing it because I got to. I'm doing it because I ain't on that bullshit. So he come in with me. We go in together. I see Keith. He look at me. I look at him. I'm getting ready to go over there. She put me to the side and tell me, hey, do you got something to say? No, it went worse than what I'm telling you. I'm just telling you the PG-13 version. But even my cousin was like, bro, I don't even know what happened. She said you were supposed to come over here and then she was going to let you see Keith and blah, blah, blah. I said, but see, the thing is, y'all don't know her. I know her. I ain't with that. I ain't with that. And I'm not apologizing. I don't care what none of you motherfuckers think that's over there. You don't know her. I don't care what I don't care what nobody on here say about that woman. You don't know what I know. And I ain't gonna sit up here and try to mention it to y'all no more. I put the video out. I let y'all know. If y'all ain't believe me then, I don't expect you to believe me now. She wrong. She gonna stay wrong. And until we get Keith back, I'm gonna keep fighting, keep doing whatever I got. Pray to God. And I know that y'all plans ain't gonna be successful. I know none of the plans that y'all got that's doing wrong, it ain't gonna be successful. All these people that rise up to speak against me and say all these crazy things about me and don't even know me, you gonna get confounded. And I wait till everybody. I can't wait till everybody see it. But most of all, I can't wait till the truth is revealed, because it's a lot of things out here that y'all don't know. That I said, if y'all knew what I knew, you would know that I wouldn't have never sent the dime to Pastor P81. I would have never supported the people who are over there doing this and they not keeping no accountability. At least, now listen, I'm gonna say this. The only way that you should have ever been supporting Pastor P81 is if you knew exactly where that money was going. If you knew where that money was going, I wouldn't have no problem with y'all donating over there. They ain't shown no receipts. They ain't shown no statements. And you can't go nowhere in this world and donate big money like they say, right? And then your kids ain't getting taken care of. There's no way. That's what they said. One of these people came out and doubled up. I bet you he getting 3 times as much money over there than he getting over there and say Key 419. Well, you know what? That's where you sound stupid, because all that money went to to Keith and his kids. It ain't going no car. It ain't going to feed my family because I'm still working. Them people over there didn't quit their job. They eating good, they living good, but his kids ain't. So somebody got to come out here and tell the truth. They like, well, why you over there talking? Why you ain't go? Because I'm doing my job. I'm doing what I can do. I can't even see Keith. Now she came out here and said, the first time, go look at the video. She said, he will never see his brother. I don't care what's going on. Then he come out here. Then the next thing they do, come out here and say, he ain't came over here one time. I would have let him in. Been there, done that. I ain't buying it no more. You forgot. This is not an app. This is real life. We not playing Save Key 419. We're living it over here. And people are depending on me. It ain't just the people on Bigo. It ain't some of these people that don't even know Keith that just saw him online. It's some people that know him from Facebook. It's people that know him from different places that I speak to all the time. Now listen, it's not all about that. It's not only about that. You're a fool to think that. This is man's real life. This is his real life that we talking about. This ain't no games. Why ain't I invested in playing these games with Bigo? Why would I be? This ain't about content. This is real life. This is real family. When they cut off their life, they go into their family. The character that they are on this, they can say, yeah, that's just what I do to get, this is what I say just to do this. When I cut off the lights, it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. That's why you playing with the wrong stuff when you come and talk to me, because you don't think I'm serious and you don't think that I would do it when everything that I have shown you out here that I said that I was going to do, I did it. And I will do even, listen, if you think I'm crazy, if you think I'm crazy, like you say you think I'm crazy, I can show you I'm crazy because I will deliver on what I said I was going to do. If I said I was going to do something to you, I'm going to do something to you. I'm really going to do it. I don't care what you think. I don't care. You think I'm going to come in front of all these people and then I'm going to bitch out when it come to real, I'm going to film it. And I'm taking some niggas with me. You better believe it. And I will pay their fare as well. But don't you think that this is a game at no time, bro? Because you just mess with the wrong, you just said sometimes you can say something to the wrong person and put yourself in a bad situation. That's why you ain't gonna leave me no emails or you ain't gonna drop nothing. But you better know that if I find out where you are, you won't know I'm coming. And you're gonna have to stand on that. And everything, when I said I'm gonna kick every teeth out your mouth, you better believe it's one person, he already ain't got no teeth. But the person that do got teeth that can muster up his mouth and talk about me and say something about my wife and my children, boy, something got to happen. I'm going to kick out every teeth that you got. And then I'm going to pay for you to go to the dentist. I'm going to kick them motherfuckers out too. You better believe that. You will see that I'm crazy. And I'm going to show them that I'm crazy, Kevin N. You better believe that. You can talk all this lame shit and he ain't gonna do this and he ain't gonna do that. They gonna be surprised. Because Pastor P surprised y'all too. You don't want to talk to me. You better hope that I don't find out where you are. You better hope that I don't. You better hope that I don't. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. You talk about somebody's wife and their kids, man. Somebody go listen. I'm the biggest bitch there is. If I don't get that, if I don't get him, I'm the biggest bitch it is in this world. I will kiss the foot of the of that nigga if I don't do what I say that I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it, and it ain't a threat. It ain't lowering myself because you ain't gonna talk about me. You ain't gonna put your mouth on something like that, boy, and not go get any mercy. You not gonna get no mercy, and I'll show you better than I can tell you. That's one thing I will do. Because you doing something that a lot of people ain't gonna do. That especially, man, that's what I gotta say about them. They all fake. Everybody that's supporting that entity, I'm telling you, they not for the right cause. I don't care what nobody say. I done proved it time and time again. I let these people come out and say all kinds of things about me when the only thing that I was doing was supporting my brother. I am not gonna sit up here and lie to nobody for nothing. Not on what I'm gonna do to nobody or what I have done for my brother. I have no reason to lie. But if you want to find out that I'm really standing on what I said, you can get that issue. Drop the information. Drop the information. Let's see if I don't do it. I'm in front of all these people. You think I'm not gonna do it? You think I'm not gonna do it? And Pam, I am. Because but trust him, I don't have to move in silence with this situation. Cause look, I put my manhood on the top of that. And I can show you better than I can tell. This ain't no wolf tickets, because I don't sell no wolf tickets, bro. I ain't been selling no wolf tickets ever since I've been on here. I'm standing on that. Man, I've been trying to. Oh, Casey Cat, big bro, not playing. Yeah, I ain't playing. You better believe it. What you say, TV Killer? I'm not playing. I'm not playing with that. Ain't gonna be no sorry. Ain't gonna be no sorry with that, bro. I'm not playing with that. I don't care what he said. See, everybody get on here and they be talking that stuff till you really get that, till you really feel somebody or somebody really come for you. Hold on. I got it. All right. I'm about to drop it. My fault. I'm paying. I'm serious about what I'm saying. I'm so sincere. It's in an email. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Man, think I'm out here playing, boy. I ain't playing with you, boy. People be thinking you playing till you get on here. Oh, let me see if I can pull this up. Can y'all see this?
Yay. Fans don't help out with goddamn wifey and the children once you gone. I'm only here for you. If you fuck with me, you fuck with my kids, bitch. You fuck with whoever I say I'm with. You fuck with me the same way I fuck with me. So whoever I fuck with, you fuck with. My legacy don't die when I ain't here no more. Oh, fuck that bitch. That was just past her girl. Them just past her kids. I only fuck, no, fuck you. and get the fuck out. I want somebody that's gonna be here through all of the turbulence and bullshit. Ride supposed to get bumpy, bitch. Is you coming or is you going? Fuck is you talking about?
Hold on. Replay. Hold on. Because I ain't never heard this before. Facts. Facts.
Yay. Fans don't help out with goddamn wifey and the children once you gone. I'm only here for you. If you fuck with me, you fuck with my kids, bitch. You fuck with whoever I say I'm with. You fuck with me the same way I fuck with me. So whoever I fuck with, you fuck with. My legacy don't die when I ain't here no more. Oh, fuck that bitch. That was just past her girl. Them just past her kids. I only fuck you and get the fuck out. I want somebody that's gonna be here through all of the turbulence and bullshit. Ride supposed to get bumpy, bitch. Is you coming or is you going? Fuck is you talking about? Huh? And loyalty over money, that'll never change. Loyalty over money, that will never change. I know that broke motherfuckers try to fix their loyalty after. You'll never see a motherfucker trying to fix their money. You hear me? The money gone, the money gone. They try to get back cool with the motherfuckers they know had they back. They don't know somebody that's gonna build me up. Hey, bruh, your loyalty was compromised. I can't fuck with you. Although I don't wish you in the position you in, I ain't helping you get out of it. Period. Loyalty don't worry about money. I'm so 100, ain't nobody letting me go without.
All right, there you go. I got you.
Eating them up. There you go, right there. I ain't never even heard that. I ain't never even heard that. But I already know it. That's why I said these people can't be for this man. That's why I'm saying that. I've been trying to tell y'all that. Some of these people didn't even come out and speak against me. I had mad respect for some of the people that didn't come out and speak against me. I was waiting for y'all niggas to come out and say something. Some of y'all was waiting for y'all. Some of the people I was waiting for y'all to come out and say something against me. Because then I can identify who you are. I'm telling you, everybody that's over here that's supporting Keith and doing what they do is supporting Keith for real. They supporting everything that he's about. Period. And then it's a wonder that this came out today. When I said I ain't even speak, I'm not speaking to them no more. They will never get no play over here because they playing games. They not even being serious. They playing games, but I knew it, but I wanted the people to see it. Now you heard Pastor P say it. So what you gonna say now? I've been loyal. It wasn't never about no money. They tried to make, even my mom came out and said, I'm like, money? What am I getting? That's really why I show all this stuff is because my mom came out here and said this stuff too. But that show you the degree of separation it is between me and her and me and Keith and her. That show you that. And it ain't just happened with me. I told y'all that my mom been separating me and Keith. She did it figuratively. She did it literally and figuratively back then. But now she's doing it literally where everybody can see it. Where everybody can see it. So You ain't got to have me come out here and tell you can actually the reason why some people came over here because a lot of people had to say, I don't even know him. I gotta check him out. I ain't saying you wrong. You ain't wrong at all. I gotta check him out. Because I don't know him. And then once they saw, it was like, okay, nah, I can do it. Now I can do it. What changed their mind? Because a lot of the people came out and said, you know what? P did say this. P said this and P said that. A lot of people did. A lot of people was riding, and it still is a lot of people that's riding hard for Keith right now. It's a lot of people that's riding. I couldn't believe it. But it's people riding so hard that they know this stuff that I don't know, and that's why they doing what they doing. Shout outs to you. But even shout out even more to the so-called ops who had, I don't call them ops. I say that these the only people that had options. Your Ebbs, your Player Kane, your Trina B's. Because when they came out, a lot of them people said they was truthful. I don't fuck with Pastor P. They said it. You can't knock them for that. He came out against me. I was saying whatever he done to y'all, I guarantee you he said some shit to me as well. And you saw it. Mine was on video too. When I wasn't even in this shit. Talked about my kids, talked about me, lied on me, said all kind of crazy shit that wasn't even true. Said all, and only the people that's, listen, I'm going to tell you, I'm about to blow you up right here. Now, the people that so-called ops, y'all know this. Listen, y'all might be the only group of people that know this, though, but you gonna know I'm telling you the truth when I say what I say. Y'all know that it was times when he lied on y'all, too. And people believed it as true. You ain't got to tell me now, but I know if you listening to me, you know there was it could have been some things in there that probably you could say, okay, I probably did, that people already knew. But the things that people didn't know, he was able to persuade people that didn't know who you was or didn't know about the situation that he lied on you too. Because he lied on me. He lied on me. TV killer, he wanted, if he truthful, which I know he is, he wanted me to do a recap of that video. I was going to do it. About him going, I just think the timing is all messed up for right now. I got video of me going to the store and purchasing some of the clothes that he wears at his house. I got videos and receipts on the things that I purchased. Me and Keith got the same. Hold on. Watch this. Hey, babe. Come here. Watch this. I can prove this, though. Hey, babe. When we went to New York Collection, then Ali know me. Every time I go in there, you remember when we first met, when we first hooked up again, he didn't know that me and you was together, didn't he? You knew him, though.
Yeah, I know him.
That place that we go to, that's where Keith buy his clothes. That shirt that he had on, in that picture, don't I got that shirt downstairs? I got that shirt. It's other clothes that he said that he bought that I got. That outfit that I had on that day when I was talking to him, did he buy that or did I buy that? You was there when I bought it. But you was there when I bought all that stuff. He said he bought it in that video. He said that he's wearing the clothes that I bought him. You know how much money I had during that time, didn't you?
That was just for the people.
But you know how much money I had during that time. Because I was buying a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And you remember when you first seen him, didn't me and him come up here? But me and him together.
Yeah.
When he saw you for the first time.
Yeah.
Because I remember what he said about you. He was like, oh, she bad. That's what he said.
I know y'all came up there to my house.
We came up there together. Me and Keith did. They don't know this. See, they don't know this.
I even remember what he had on.
You remember what he had on then?
He had some jeans on with like a leather vest or something.
Uh-huh.
He ain't have no shirt on.
And we was together during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Before we went and bought the bike.
Yeah.
We was kicking it a couple of days. We was talking on the phone. He came to my house a couple of times, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Just checking and letting y'all know that. The clothes that I bought, Ali, they know me up there. I got an account with them. I got an account with Ali up at New York Collection. Everybody in Toledo, I think most people that live here know that. We not. That's what my wife just said. We not the same size. I'm 6'6", 240. Make it make sense. We bought the same. We got the same outfits that I bought. If you go and get his clothes from his stores where they took it, and I'll bring my clothes and I got Jordans all over the place that I've always bought. Shoes, I got all kind of shoes and clothes. It's ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. If you actually seen what I have, you would know that I've been doing this for a long time. When I went over his house and I went upstairs and I seen all the stuff he had. So some of the stuff that he had, even on some of them pictures, I know where them clothes come from. Because I bought the same kind. I was gonna do a reaction. I'm still thinking about doing a reaction to that video, but it's not necessary at this time. But I literally got video of me going in Ali's shop and saying, hey, don't you got my account? This was prior to 2020. I always go up there and buy clothes, y'all. I bought that outfit. I bought the outfit, bro. He didn't buy that outfit. He did that cap for y'all. He did that for y'all. When I didn't even understand what Bigo or none of that stuff was. I didn't care. When he called me and he told me he was going live, I'm like, so what is that? That's the very thing that came to haunt me 4 years later when I'm trying to defend his cause. And you heard what he just said. You can't get no more loyal than this. The only thing that comes second to Pastor P81 is Save Key 419. And these people ain't gonna donate to me unless they know I'm doing something right. And over here, I got a harder bargain to get people to come over here to support me because of the video that they put out, all the shit that these people were saying about me, but these people knew something wasn't right. They knew it was something, and it's always said, if something don't feel right and your intuition inside say something ain't right about this situation, the people over here made the right choice. You helping his daughter. You helping all his kids. You paid for cell phones. You the reason why his water bills was paid at both of his houses. You're the reason why his kids was fed. You're the reason why. You and me is in the same boat. Both you and me. Ops, me and you got a lot in common because when he came out against y'all, he came out against me. And I'm still standing. So the work that y'all doing is the same work that I'm doing. It's the same work that I'm doing. everything that they saying that they don't know if they don't know the half of everything that I've dealt with, and none of y'all had to deal with the stuff that I had to deal with. And I don't even know that environment. Some of y'all got 9, what? When did y'all start getting on Bigo? What, 2020? A lot of y'all got 4 years. I had to get all this shit together within a couple of months and get doxxed by people going and getting information. They not putting the whole story out, but yeah, and there's a lot of hogwash and lies in here about the Christmas tree. We still ain't got that. Me being this drunk that they saying I am, got no evidence of that. In fact, my ex said, I don't know nothing about that. Here they coming out here. This is the person that was with me for 4 years and said, I don't even know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. That's just one of many things that they wrong about. You don't think they wrong about Pastor P? You think he allowed them people to do this stuff to his kids and do this to allow them to bring his mama up here? Because he ain't gonna do it. When y'all heard that recording of what she was saying on that, she was on the phone. She ain't come out. He ain't never let her come out here and talk to other people. And if you was at a meet and greet, guess who was there? He was. We know our mama. That's one thing we do know. If we don't know no other woman, we know Miss Regina. And Miss Regina is a motherfucker. It's worse than what you think it is. For me to come out, I'm her firstborn. I didn't whoop niggas that was when I was a kid that was jumping on my mama. Ain't nobody defend my mama more than I did. Nobody. Ain't nobody. But to see my face and I'm coming out here, and my brother told you on one of them videos, he said, my brother been through more than I've been through with her, but he don't even deal with her. And I don't talk to him right now, but he'll tell you. He wasn't lying. You ain't hear from me during all that time. You ain't hear nothing about me. You didn't hear about me after the incident with the bike. You didn't hear about me again until Keith's accident. You ain't hear from me ever again. I shut my Facebook. Y'all didn't go back though. A lot of y'all didn't record what I said. See, they recorded what Keith's version was of it. Y'all didn't hear some of the stuff that I said, because if y'all would have heard some of the stuff that I said, a lot of people didn't hear everything that I said. But you gotta think, what stopped Keith from going with me is some of the stuff that I said. But you would never know because you wasn't there. A lot of y'all wasn't there to hear what I said. But some of the stuff that I said stopped, and you never heard about me and him again. And I want everybody else, he kept it going for a long time. With me, after that incident, a couple of days, and then I started talking and saying stuff, and nobody picked up that. That's what you needed to hear. That's some of the stuff that you needed to hear. If you go bring up that, it's two sides to every story. That's what Preacher Paul said. It's duality. It's two sides to every story. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Them people do not support Pastor P at all, and he said it.
I'm started over. Here we go.
Yay. just don't help out with goddamn wifey and the children once you gone. I'm only here for you. If you fuck with me, you fuck with my kids, bitch. You fuck with whoever I say I'm with. You fuck with me the same way I fuck with me. So whoever I fuck with, you fuck with. My legacy don't die when I ain't here no more. Oh, fuck that bitch. That was just pastor girl. Them just pastor kids. I only fuck, no, fuck you. And get the fuck out. I want somebody that's gonna be here through all of the turbulence and bullshit. Ride supposed to get bumpy, bitch. Is you coming or is you going? Fuck is you talking about? Huh? And loyalty over money, that'll never change. Loyalty over money, that will never change. I know that broke motherfuckers try to fix their loyalty after. You'll never see a motherfucker trying to fix their money. You hear me? The money gone, the money gone. They try to get back cool with the motherfuckers they know had they back. They don't know somebody that's gonna build me up. Hey, bruh, your loyalty was compromised. I can't fuck with you. Although I don't wish you in the position you in, I ain't helping you get out of it. Period.